Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know what you wanna say. What's the plan is to take the time has changed. Keep the clothes on the floor, open up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Wildcats. This is episode 193, and we are ever so close to DCA Revelations 8. I am D-Roll once again with you, soloing in on commentary. And what a night we got for you tonight. We have some big matches on the card, including our main event tonight, the Mad Queen Ovanna taking on Mari Pond one-on-one. It's going to be an important match for both women. And of course, the question remains, what is Melissa Morgan's plans for Ovanna tonight? That was the question. After the last episode of Wildcats, we're still awaiting what that exactly is going to be, but it's supposed to happen sometime tonight, so we'll just wait and see what goes down with that. Also, Kimberly Page will take on Akira Suzuki. Kimberly Page, of course, is going to be in that triple threat for the Goddess Championship at Revelations with both Abby Thorne and the champion Trixie Decker. So that's going to be coming up tonight. But we're going to be kicking off the night with a match that the Black Plague Society demanded. They demanded this match after it was revealed that the Roanapur Rebels were chosen to be in the Fatal 4-Way Ladder match at Revelations, and they weren't. And the reason that they weren't was because they weren't going to be punished for attacking people like the Bombshell Club backstage unprovoked. And that's why they're not in the match. So they demanded a match tonight. And that's exactly what they are getting against the Roanapur Rebels. So we're going to see where this goes. These two teams have been feuding for years now. A very, very long time, ever since Devataki first targeted Revi, and you know where that led. So this has been a very long time coming between these two teams. It seems like these two teams are just destined to fight. I know the old cliche, and some people are tired of hearing it, but they're destined to fight forever. And in this case, it seems to be the case because these two teams, realistically, these are two of the most successful teams in the division. These are two of the most successful tag teams in DCA. You got the Roanapur Rebels, former tag team champions. You got Alika and Delia, former tag team champions. The technical first tag team champions. Of course, we all know what happened with that back when they originally won the titles, and then Shazeen made them drop them to, well, who was then known as the they're known as Paradigm now. Bailey LaRoe and Lexi Sakona. So that's how far this goes between these two teams, that they are two of the most successful teams in this division. And here comes Lacey Adams and Kiva Andrews, the Roanapur Rebels, a team that have not been together in a while, mostly because Lacey's been injured and because Kiva has been doing her thing in UWL, the current I believe it's the Solar Flare champion. I'll have to double check really quickly. Either way, Kieva's a champion in UWL, and Lacey wants to get back there. Lacey, a former Sutton Impact Women's champion. So both of these, and let's not discount Kiva's advantages as well. Her accolades, other than the ones in UWL. She's been a former tag team champion here in DCA, like I mentioned. She's a former Rising Star champion here in DCA. Former Queen of the Death match in SRW, and she held a death grip on that belt. So you gotta imagine these two teams, again, they have a lot of history with each other. They have a lot going for them in terms of their individual and tag team accolades. And now they're in this tag team match here tonight. And you got to believe that if the Black Plague Society wins this match, that's going to give them eyes in terms of them wanting to show that they should have been in that championship opportunity at Revelations, that they should have been picked for that four-way. Of course, we know the four-way is going to be the champions, Madison Starr and Jamie Fury, defending the titles against the Roanapur Rebels, the Bombshell Club, and Natalie Nice and Amaya Redfield, who, from what I've been told, will have a brand new tag team name by the time Revelations hits. So I don't know what it's going to be. I know they had some kind of name on Twitter recently. I didn't take a look at it, but they are going to have some kind of tag name by Revelations time. I don't know if that's true. This is from Natalie, and you know Natalie changes her mind almost every minute of the day, and Amaya just thinks about cookies a lot from what I've been told. So anything's possible at this stage. And Lacey's just wailing away on Alika, which is honestly a good move because both, let's be honest, all four of these teams are not going to be really caring about the rules very much. I mean, you got the Queen of Ultraviolence, Lacey Adams, on the apron. You got Delia, who's been known to have her own ultraviolent moments in her career as well. So, you know, you got Alika Lynch, who many people feel is a future world women's champion anywhere in this company. And the same can be said, of course, for Kiva Andrews at the same time. So, again, all four of these women, they want to be in the conversation for championships. But right now, they are only in the conversation of beating the crap out of one another. That's all they're focused on right now. That's all they want. As you see, Kiva with the immense power, with a power bomb onto Delia. And Delia did not see that coming by any stretch of the imagination. And yes, I did get it wrong. She's the current Sparks champion in UWL because Oseko's the current Solar Flare champion. So, either way, I got the part right that she's champion in UWL. I just was lost on the exact championship that she has. But either way it goes, as Delia showed off her strength with a buckle bomb in the corner. Either way, Kiva she's proven herself more and more as time has gone on about why she deserves to be in this company and why she deserves to be in the spot that she's in. However, again, and I bring this up, Alika and Delia are two of the most dangerous women on the Wildcats roster. People might continue to claim that they're just Devataki's lap dogs, but I don't see it that way. And here's why I don't see it that way, because Alika and Delia have made it on their own before. They did it without Shazeen, and that's why they were tag team champions for a second time back a few years ago. They won those titles from Bailey and Lexi without the need of help. And they can do it on their own singles wise as well. They've done it before, again, without help. Nice double shoulder tackle there. They beat the Neo Diva Revolution, or at least they were known as the Neo Diva Revolution back then, by themselves, as I stated just a second ago. They've done the singles thing by themselves here in DCA and Lower Wrestling. So to just write them off, and I know people are going to be like, well, that's not what we meant by that. Just hear me out. To just write them off as Devataki's lapdogs is kind of doing them a disservice, in my opinion, because, oh! Lacey accidentally dove over the top rope and hit Kiva on the way down, and that just allowed Alika to get the upper hand. I'm pretty sure Kiva did not see that coming, and I'm pretty sure that's happened quite a bit at the bar, but this isn't the bar, and they don't need to be hitting each other right now when this is an important tag match. So, you know. And Alika is completely trying to take advantage of that, which is smart. But as I was saying before, Lacey just decided to just upend everything like she usually does. This is a situation where, you know, just writing them off as Devataki's lapdogs, in my opinion, is just doing them a disservice, because they're not just Devataki's lapdogs. They can get the job done on their own, but maybe not now, because there is the zombie skull crusher that Lacey has used to put away several opponents, but Delia doesn't give a damn about that. She is going right back to work. Lariat to the back of the head. And Kiva gets the tag. Went for a lariat. Delia ducked under. Irish whip in the corner. And now, oh, she's going for that long dart in the corner. She gets it. Right into the middle turnbuckle. And that could be it. 1, 2, no. And you got to think, like I said earlier, if they win this match, you got to believe they're going to want to be either added to or replace the Rebels in that match at Revelations. Wait a minute. She went for a powerbomb and got a sunset flip instead. Delia with the cover, and Kiva reversing it, but only gets a 1. Oh, wait a minute. Choke breaker by Delia, and now just laying in the right hands. And this is what Delia is known for, that violence that she tends to bring into all of her matches. And now, oh, here we go. This twisting up prettier. And she might have hung her neck on the rope on the way down as well. The leg is hooked, but Lacey breaking that up, because I don't think Kiva was going to kick out of it, honestly. She was not kicking out of that, and she didn't kick out of it. She's still down. Kiva finally getting a chance to recover. And now, big headbutt. Alika trying to get a cheap shot, didn't get it. Uh-oh. We know what this is. DDT! Jake Roberts style DDT. You know she's a fan of that. She's a fan of that old school. And Kiva now sending Delia into the corner. And now, uh-oh. We know what this is. They've used this to win the tag team titles before. Well, velocity! The cover. Kiva playing defense, and it's over. Nice defense by Kiva there. And after all the sneak attacks by the Society on the Rebels finally gets a measure of revenge here tonight. Beating the Black Plague Society in this crucial tag team match and getting momentum heading in to Revelations. But it was a war between these two teams that, honestly, I don't know why any of you would have been surprised, because these two teams have went to war before. The society had gotten the better of the Rebels more times than not, in my opinion. But tonight, it was Kiva and Lacey's turn to get a little measure of revenge on the Rebels. To get revenge on the Black Clay Society. And that was all she... Oh, wait a minute. You knew this was going to happen. Delia and Lika clearly showing that they are not done with Kiva and Lacey by a long shot.
Toby Jones from Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage, and I'm proud to announce my new Steph Curry Chicken Playoff Special. It's a whole chicken drenched in a spicy curry sauce. Then I throw it at you from 27 feet away. Splash! Now friends, you may ask yourself, how come we ain't got no LeBron meal? Well, what has LeBron ever done for Toby? At least Steph is out there representing my jingle. LeBron too busy pushing Kia. Hell, I ain't seen a brother get so much attention for a Korean car since Rodney King. And now you can enjoy a spicy curry chicken or family foot rub at home with my new Jones Spicy Curry Barbecue and Foot Rub Chicken Sauce, wherever fine sauces are sold.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Candice Romero making it very clear that Morgan Raincroft better be ready for her at Revelations, or she will repeat what she did at Revelations 2 and beat her again. And Candice has every intent and every bit possible to do so. She did it at Revelations 2 when a lot of people back then said that Morgan needed to win that match, that was a match Candice could afford to lose, because Candice is already a legend in this business. She's already an established name in this business. Morgan was the one that needed to establish herself as the next generation, and she didn't get the job done nearly 7 years ago. And now, nearly 7 years later, Morgan is still once again looking to get that one monkey off her back, the one thing that she has never been able to do, and that's beat Candice Romero one-on-one. And Candice is saying, if you don't have that drive, if you don't have that ambition, you're going to lose again. Because remember, she said it right there. She had to come out herself. She had to come out herself and make Morgan get that fire lit under her to face Barbie J. Tucker last year. Because Candice, she was content being at home, being retired, happy with how her career went. You know, the things that she's done, the accomplishments she's had. And she had to watch on TV and see a woman like Morgan who wanted that match with her and continues to want the match with her, basically just ignore Barbie J. Tucker. And speaking of tag teams, here comes Natalie and Amaya, who, again, like I said, they're claiming that they will have a tag team named by Revelations, and they didn't give me one tonight. And the reason they didn't give me one tonight is because this isn't going to be a tag team match. This is a singles match. And again, the reason why is because if we didn't book them, they would have been in catering and they would have wrecked the place. And also because the new scene just don't like these two. They just don't. And you can see why. Look at their entrance. Look how eccentric they are. Of course, Dakota and Cara don't like these two by any means. But again, this is all leading to Revelations. These two, Natalie and Amaya, are two of the 4 teams in that ladder match for the Wildcats Tag Team Championships. And if I'm Jamie and Madison, I'm thinking to myself, well, and Amaya doesn't want anything to do with this match, apparently. Apparently she's, or maybe that was just, maybe that was just mind games. Why am I sitting here thinking otherwise? And now they're already on the outside, and this match just started. Amaya and Natalie are probably two of the most, how can I put this nicely? Two of the most unpredictable women on this entire roster. You can't get a read on them because they probably won't let you. Even Natalie's own sister doesn't even know what to make of Natalie 98% of the time. So what does that tell you? In any event, these two might be your new Wildcats Tag Team Champions by the time Revelations 8 is over with. I just want everyone to know that. And Dakota with a boot to Amaya, and Amaya quickly rolling in and out. But these two, Natalie and Amaya, might be your new Tag Team Champions by the time Revelations 8 is done. And that's something that I don't know how they feel about it. I know what the new scene feel about it because they don't like that one. They don't like the thought of that. Could you imagine Natalie and Amaya as tag team champions and how the new scene would feel about that? They would not like that one bit. There's a mushroom stomp. So you gotta know deep down, they don't want these two to make it to Revelations 8. But Amaya and Natalie are very stubborn. They are very, very stubborn. And I went for a kick, and Dakota catching it. One thing I will say about Dakota is she's competent in the ring. People don't like People don't like her. People don't respect her. People don't like the company she keeps. She's dating, or at least that's the rumor, that she's dating Chris McClain, but we're not going to talk about that because I already took care of the Chris thing. And that's another story for another time. You're not here for stories. You're not here to hear me ramble. Let's put it that way. But Dakota has been impressive. She is a former Rising Star champion despite the fact that she cheated to win that belt. Oh, knee right to the shoulder, right to the midsection of Amaya. Now quickly into the cover. Only a one. And you got to wonder what the new scene think about Melissa being back, because Melissa has not had any interactions with the new scene since she came. Like, as far as I know, she has not talked to Dakota or Kara since she came back, and has solely been focused on Ovanna, her sister. And remember, when she was in DCA the first time, she was the leader of this female new scene. She was dating Brett Haskins, and even that's up in the air. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. I know Dakota is still dating, I think it's Big Lance, and Adrian is still with Kara, or the other way around, or, you know, whatever it is they do. I don't pay attention to them. But Amaya now looking to take advantage. Leg drop bulldog. Very nicely done. Into the cover now. Kara not liking it on the outside. 1, 2, no. I think I saw Natalie off camera eating a donut or something. I think she snuck that out of catering. Wouldn't surprise me. She's probably got something stuffed in her arm, in her elbow pad. Or maybe some Skittles or something. Anyway, backbreaker, neckbreaker by Dakota. But Amaya's still fighting back. And we're not going to acknowledge what she just did. We're going to leave it at that. 2 clotheslines. And a drop kick. And now all Kara's on the apron. You knew this was going to happen at some point. The new scene do not want Amaya to win this match by any means. They know how embarrassing it would be for her to end up losing to someone like Amaya. And now again, turning up the heat. Another neck breaker. That's like the 4th or 5th neck breaker in this match that Amaya has taken, and she's still kicking out. And Dakota has got to be frustrated at the fact that she has not been able to put Amaya away yet. She probably thought this was going to be a walk in the park. There's a DDT. And now, I think Amaya's going for this people's moonsault. And she connects with it. And now is she looking to finish off Dakota here? Probably. Eat defeat. And Kara again on the apron, distracting Amaya. Typical new scene tactics. And there's a DDT. And Dakota's back in this match. And Natalie is seemingly frustrated on the outside of the ring. Now the foot's on the ropes. The new scene are doing everything possible to win this match because they do not want Amaya and Natalie, people that they see as jokes. I mean, Kara's had problems with Natalie ever since Natalie debuted. We remember when they met backstage a few months ago. The new scene had out for these two since the start. So you know they want to give them as least amount of momentum as possible heading into Revelations. They, in fact, feel like they should have been the ones to go to that match instead of Amaya and Natalie. And you know it's got to be frustrating for them seeing Natalie and Amaya getting more momentum than them. And this has definitely got to be frustrating. As I think Natalie just saw Amaya kick Dakota right in the posterior. Let's go with that. And now Amaya had her foot on the ropes. I mean, turnabout is fair play. But Dakota is still in control, and Dakota's even asking herself why this match is not over yet. Right hand sending Amaya down to a knee. But Amaya is still fighting back. And springboard elbow. Oh, but a kick to the head. And oh my God. Again, it's like I said, Dakota is a competent wrestler. But it's just the fact that her attitude, it leaves a lot to be desired. And thing is, the new scene don't care. They don't care about how people feel about them. They don't care if their attitude rubs people the wrong way. The only thing that they care about, the only thing that matters to them is checks and championships. And yeah, sure, that's what everyone in this business is out for, but there's a certain way you go about it, and the new scene go about it in the way that they feel works for them, even if it rubs people the wrong way. And now, oh, look at this. Wow! Amaya with that athleticism. The cover. And that was almost a 3. Amaya almost got the win there. And you know that would have angered Dakota to no end. Now, Amaya looking to keep her advantage now. Back and now sending Dakota's head into the turnbuckle now. But Dakota trying to get back into the match, but there's another heel kick. And again, Dakota getting help from Cara on the outside of the ring, and Natalie has had enough of this. She is upset outside the ring. She has not done one thing wrong this whole match. She's just stood there and let Amaya take care of her own business. Yet Dakota is getting help from Cara every inch of the way. And there's a head scissors, hooking the legs. 2, and Amaya still kicks out. And Dakota is visibly frustrated because she hasn't put Amaya away yet. And Amaya is just trying to win. And now tosses Dakota to the outside of the ring. And now, wait a minute. On that top rope, but Dakota dodged out of the way. And that might have been, oh, never mind. I was going to say that might have been the best thing for her, but then she got her legs tripped up. But Dakota is still trying to fight back. Both women are actually. And now, backbreaker, neckbreaker again. 2, and Amaya still kicks out. And Dakota is at her wit's end at this point. Amaya gets an elbow up. Dakota with a shot to the midsection. Another kick. And now not another neck breaker. Oh my goodness. That's like the 10th or 11th neck breaker in this match. And now, oh no. Headlock driver. Bouncing her head off the canvas. The leg is hooked. And again, Amaya kicks out. Dakota's arguing with the official. And while she's arguing with the official, Natalie's going on the. She's messing with Cara now, and Cara is trying to ignore Amaya right now, and Natalie's just poking at her, and that just threw her into the apron, and now the cover by Amaya off the distraction, and that's it. And and the new scene did this to themselves. The new scene did this to themselves. They've tried everything this entire matchup. And look at this. Natalie doing what Natalie does. Look at it, just pokes her in the back. Cara says leave her alone. Natalie's mosh pit diving or mosh pit dancing or whatever it is on the apron, on the outside of the ring. Cara's getting upset, and then she just flings her. Just a simple shove, and Amaya uses that distraction to roll up Dakota and get the victory. And Dakota is crying on the floor. Cara is still threatening Natalie, who has this Cheshire grin on her face on the outside, and Amaya picks up the win and gets momentum toward the ladder match. We are back. This is DCA Wildcats episode 193. We are barreling toward Revelations 8. We've had 2 excellent matches so far tonight, and we're still not done because our main event tonight, as I've said, is going to be Ovanna versus Mari Pond one-on-one, and that is going to be tonight in our main event. But first, we have a grudge match. A long-term grudge match, if you will. 2 women who are part of last year's Call All-Stars Women's Championship match. 2 women who have had a very long-term bit of history with one another are about to finally collide here in DCA. Kimberly Page coming down to the ring. She, of course, is going to be a part of that triple threat match at Revelations 8 for the Goddess Championship between herself, Abby Thorne, and the champion, Trixie Decker. Kimberly Page looking to once again hold championship gold in virtual wrestling, but to do so, she must go through the Risen Star and the Blood Queen to do it. And that's not to say that Kimberly Page can't, because she very much can. The only question is, will she be able to? And here comes her opponent, a woman who has wanted this match for a while now, and a woman who's wanted revenge on both Kimberly Page and recently Rianne Starr, and that is Akira Suzuki. And she had the option to face Rianne tonight, but she figured, she said, you know what? You give me the option between Kimberly Page and Rianne Starr. I want to face Kimberly first, get my oldest beef out of the way, and then I'll have no distractions when I take out Rianne Starr. And that's exactly what this is about here tonight. This is about Kimberly Page and Akira Suzuki getting their beef done and over with, or at least for the time being, because we all know this thing this thing might not be over by the end of this match. These 2 are gonna always be rivals in some way, shape, or form, I think. So that's happening right here and right now. Kimberly Page and Akira Suzuki one-on-one here on Wildcats, and here we go. The bell rings and we are underway. Kimberly Page, of course, a former ECW Women's Champion, of course, Nowhere to Run, is coming up in April. So that is going to be an exciting event, as Akira going for the pin early here. And, you know, when it comes to these 2 women, everyone knows the history of these 2 women. Cover again by Akira, only a 1 count. And here we go. These 2 women squaring off, and Kimberly doesn't want anything to do with her. Kimberly didn't want anything to do with Akira, and Akira just gave her a backhand. This is where this has come down to, folks. These 2 women do not like each other by any means. These 2 do not like each other at all. But you had to know that. You had to expect that. And now just sending her over to the outside of the ring. Kimberly Page, a former ECW Women's Champion from Extreme Call Wrestling. Of course, Their big event, Nowhere to Run, is coming up in April. In just a few weeks, as a matter of fact. So for all that information, you can go to the Extreme Call Wrestling YouTube channel. And Kimberly looking to regain the women's championship that she had. As now sending Kimberly into the apron, into the barricade is Akira and back inside the ring. As now just stomping away on her. Again, there's no love lost between these two women. They're not going to take it easy on one another by any means. These two women do not like one another at all. Now, Russian leg sweep. But yeah, these two women do not like one another. But the last update on a Nowhere to Run, for those that have not seen the Extreme Call Wrestling page, Kira went and ducked that elbow, but Kimberly got all of that kitchen sink right in her midsection. The current dates for Nowhere to Run night 1 will be on Saturday night, April 15th, and night 2 will be on Sunday, April 16th. So in just about 3 weeks, there's going to be Nowhere to Run, and then tentatively, and this is breaking news, folks, so get ready to this. Tentatively, the plans are 2 weeks later. Oh my God. Kimberly's getting lit up right now by Suzuki here. Oh, but wait a minute. The right to the eyes by Paige, and that's exactly what Kimberly Page is known for. Taking advantage of any opportunity, and now she's back in control. But the plan, tentatively, is for Revelations to air 2 weeks later. So that's April 28th and 29th. Of course, plans can change. They always do in this business. And dates can change. So keep an eye on social media, just in case those plans do indeed change. As now, look at this crossface chicken wing by Akira. One of her signature submission holds, and Kimberly knows that all too well, and easily able to break free before any more damage was done. Kick to the midsection, and now a twisting neck breaker. Quickly going for the cover. 1, 2, no. And again, Kimberly Page looking to build momentum for herself heading into Revelations 8, where she will be in that triple threat match with both Abby Thorne, who she's had issues with for the past few months now, and the current DCA Goddess Champion, Trixie Decker. Oh, knee right to the skull. That might have been in the back of the head even. Cover here. 2 count. And that cannot feel good if you are Akira Suzuki. And now she's going to work on that head again. Backpack stunner. Kimberly Page in complete control now of the situation, as she likes to be. 2, no, again, Suzuki, but there wasn't much steam in that kick out. And now she's arguing with the referee about it. No surprise here. But she better stay focused on Akira right now, because that's what happens. Another Russian leg sweep. Now Suzuki going to the top rope. I don't know if this is a wise move, but she's going to try it anyway. Double foot stomp. She got some of it. She didn't get all of it. And now just stomping away on Paige now. She probably didn't think she got all of that either, and that's probably why she didn't go for the cover. Went for the elbow. Akira got out of the way. Kicked to the back of the leg by Paige. Went for a club to the back of the head. Now Akira back in control with these strikes. Irish whip. And now, wait a minute, no. Paige coming back with right hands. And Paige with a big lariat. Kimberly saying how easy it was. I doubt that. There's nothing easy about this match at all, at least from my vantage point. As now, look at this, pulling on the hair, pulling on the ponytails on the back of Akira's head to sling her to the mat. And again, that's what Kimberly Paige does. She takes advantage of any opportunity. That's why she's been a champion for so long, and that's why she's been on top of this business for so long, why she's a legend, whether you like her or not. Now back inside the ring. I'm surprised by that a little bit, that Kimberly Paige just sent her right back in, but, oh, went for the Kim kick. But Akira was able to scout it, and now sweeps out her legs. And Akira is back in control. Going up to the top rope. Now, oh, went for the knees and doesn't connect. And now look at this, right into the Boston Crab. Very nicely done by Paige. And Kimberly has to release the hold because she got to the ropes. Now Akira trying to get back in control, but again, Kimberly will not let it happen. Just elbows right to the skull. Sending Kimberly sending Akira down. And just a slap, just a straight slap right across the face. No respect at all. As if Kimberly was going to show Akira any measure of respect anyway. There's a neck breaker. Now what is Paige doing here? I don't know what she's planning, but wait a minute. Kimberly, look at this! Tornado DDT! That is uncharacteristic of Kimberly Paige, but at least as far as I've known her, but I guess by any means necessary. I mean, whatever you want to say about Kimberly Paige, she's pulling out all the stops here in this match, I guess. But Akira still willing to fight her way into this thing. Now Kimberly going up top. This might not be a wise decision, and it wasn't because Kimberly got caught and just slammed down. And now it's Akira up top. Went for the double foot stomp. This time Kimberly got out of the way, ducked underneath whatever Akira was going for, and got a lariat. I'm telling you, these two women know each other so well by this point. It's almost like anything you can do, I can do better. Cover off the flapjack. Two, and Akira only had enough strength to put her foot on the bottom rope. And again, Kimberly upset with the referee, spinning him around and saying, why in the hell was that a rope break? And the referee's trying to explain things to him, and Akira taking advantage. Kimberly is letting her anger get the best of her here, and that might cost her in the end. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Frankensteiner to the middle of the ring, and that may have hurt Kimberly Paige right there. That may have been the nail in the coffin. And now, I spoke too soon. As now Kimberly back in control. She's got her up. No! Akira! Drop kick! I don't know what Kimberly was planning right there, but whatever it was, it didn't work until now. And now what is she doing here? Wait a minute. She got her up. Gut wrench suplex. Sending her down to the mat. Right hand staggering her, kicks the midsection. And now, wait a minute, look at this. Japanese Ocean Cyclone suplex. Queenplex, if you will, and it only gets a 2. But you can see the frustration building on Kimberly Page now that she still hasn't put Akira Suzuki away yet. She's tried almost everything that there is to try, and it still hasn't been enough. Slingshot suplex. And Kimberly might be looking to finally try and end this thing, but even she has to be asking herself, as she's been doing for a while, what is it going to take to put Akira Suzuki away? Is now Akira again going to the top rope. She's going to try for the foot stomp again, and this time she gets every single bit of it. 1, 2, no. She got that foot stomp dead on, and still it was not enough. As now, wait a minute. No. Kimberly went for that lariat again. Kick. 3 kicks in the midsection and 1 to the side of the head. And that could be it. That could have knocked Kimberly Page out. No, it did not. And you have to think Akira is also trying to get a message sent out to the current Goddess Champion, who may or may not be in another dimension at this point. Trixie Decker, showing that she wants a shot at whoever walks out as Goddess Champion. She doesn't want to be left behind either. Went for a splash, and Page countering by moving out of the way and now delivering a knee to the side of the head. And another one. Oh, and now she's just frustrated. Now she's just wanting to inflict punishment. Suzuki barely able to stand. Went for a lariat, and Akira again getting out of it. Backslide, driver, stacks her up. 2, no. Man, what a match we're seeing here, folks. And we're still not done yet. We still have our main event later on tonight, Ovanna versus Mari Pond. I believe that's a first-time ever matchup, folks. That is still happening later on in this program. So please stay tuned, as now Page getting back in control with this fireman's carry backbreaker. Signature Kimberly Page right there. The leg is hooked, and it is not over yet. And even, again, Kimberly Page has got to be asking herself, what does she have to do? What is it going to take to put Akira Suzuki down? These two women, again, showing why they should be in the conversation for the Goddess title in the first place. I mean, Trixie already beat one Akira to win the Goddess title. This Akira right here, Akira Suzuki, says, I'm not that woman. I want that belt. Both of these women want the Goddess title. And Kimberly with a hanging net breaker again. Woo! Forearm. And now, wait a minute. What is Kimberly doing? What? Is Akira gonna? No, she's not gonna dive. She got an elbow to the face. I thought Kimberly Page was actually going to dive, folks. Dive, D-I-V-E, not the other word. Another double foot stomp. And you can hear the fans. This is indeed awesome. This has been an incredible match, and another one. Another double foot stomp. And Akira's still not done with Paige yet. She wants to make sure she puts this woman down for the count. Kimberly is in trouble. Akira now from the top. There's an elbow. 2 double foot stomps and an elbow drop from the heavens. And Kimberly still barely kicks out. And Akira going for another cover now. Just to make sure, and this time Kimberly gives a more emphatic kick out. Just to make sure and tell Akira, I'm not done yet. And indeed, folks, this match is not over yet. As Akira gets caught with a neck breaker by Paige. And now, oh, wait a minute. We've seen this before, that draping DDT. That suplex DDT that she used on Abby Thorne in the parking lot on the concrete floor. And then we saw Abby get screwed out of a Gateway to Heaven ladder match by Kimberly Paige out of jealousy. And that's why both women are in that Goddess title match to begin with, because Kimberly Paige feels like she deserves better in the company. Abby Thorne has felt the same way, that management's been keeping her off of shows and keeping her out of the main events. Trixie Decker often getting kidnapped in other dimensions and killing people. Or rather, not killing people, but, you know, being all evil and shit. Said she has no competition for her title ever since Akira got ran over by a train, not this one, the other one. And so management said, you know what, we're going to throw all 3 of you in a match and let you kill each other. And Akira Suzuki's here like, you know what, I deserve to be in a title picture too. And she's been proving that here tonight. Whoa. Kimberly Paige now. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Went for a pin, but Akira's hands were under the ropes. Went for a lariat and gets stun gun. You want to talk about a hell of a match? This is exactly what we're seeing, folks. And Revelations is still right around the corner. Like I said, in about a month's time. If all goes well, about a month, it'll be a month from Tuesday when that show will hit the airwaves. And now Akira looking for a backslide. Oh my God, that ain't a backslide, that's a backdrop. That's a Saito suplex if I've ever seen it. And now Akira Suzuki, again with these strikes to Kimberly Paige, and drops her with a heel kick. And now, can she put the final nail in the coffin here? Can she finally put Kimberly Paige away? Can she? No. Every time, it seems like both of these women have each other scouted, and it looks like Kimberly Paige may get a taste of her own medicine here, and that's exactly what happens. Tornado DDT to the floor. And once again, the fans on their feet for this action. Akira going up top again. Will this actually work for her? Waiting for her to get to her feet. Waiting for Kimberly to get to her feet. There's a heel kick. And now, again going up top. Is she going to hit that elbow again? No one for the double foot stomp. Doesn't connect. And there's the Kim kick. There's the Kim kick. That's won her so many women's championships over the years. Kimberly Paige looking to, oh, there's Abby. There's Abby Thorne on the ramp, and Kimberly sees her. Wait a minute. Akira with a backslide. Akira with a backslide too. No. Akira running in. Kim kick, no. Countered. Bam. Spinning wheel kick by Akira. The leg is hooked, and it's over. Abby Thorne giving a measure of revenge against Kimberly Page. Kimberly Page screwed Abby Thorne out of the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. And tonight, Kimberly Page gets her receipt. And Akira Suzuki, take nothing away from her. She deserves this victory by every means. It was Kimberly Page that took her eye off the ball, and it was Akira Suzuki who took advantage of that situation. But we had a banger of a match before then, no doubt about it. These two women who know each other so well, but like I said earlier, they were in the triple threat for the Call Stars Women's title at the last Call All-Stars event. But watch this. Akira taking advantage of Kimberly Page, seeing Abby Thorne on the rampway, went for the Kim kick, and then right when she looked up, bam! Got her lights turned out. And Akira Suzuki getting that measure of revenge she's wanted on Kimberly Page for so long. Abby Thorne getting revenge for Gateway to Heaven on Kimberly Page. And now Kimberly Page is making her way up the ramp. Monahan's here. I don't know why the hell he's here. Mount Lady's going to have an aneurysm and probably beat his ass afterward for being on a show like this, because she banned him from it. And now Paige and Abby are on the rampway, and you knew this was going to happen. These two women can't stand each other, and they are beating the crap out of one another. We got the referees and the officials trying to break it up, but I don't think that's going to work. They want each other, and they want each other right now.
Guess there is no one to blame. We're leaving ground. Will things ever be the same again? It's the final countdown. Oh, the final countdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is DCA Wildcats episode 193. And our main event is coming up next, folks. Ovanna versus Mari Pond. This is something that is very personal. Not just to them, but to Pacific people in said match. And I don't know how this match is going to go, but it's going to go. I think it's the first time these two have ever collided one-on-one. But first, we got a match card to run down. I do anyway. Revelations 8 coming up in 1 month's time if things go well. You're listening to Forgive Me by Boa. It's the official theme song of Revelations 8 and is available wherever music is sold and streamed. And here's the card as it stands right now. This rivalry will come to an end at Revelations. James Needham, Malik Brown, one-on-one inside Hell in a Cell. Who was going to make it out if either of them did? This one's nearly 7 years in the making. Morgan Rancroft finally gets her rematch against Candice Romero, but will the result be the same or will it be different? Tommy Vercetti used some underhanded tactics to retain the Burnout title at Gateway to Heaven. Loop on the third wanted it Vice City Street Fight rules, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Jamal Bedlam and Casey Gordon have history. It goes back years. It's going to also end at Revelations in a Falls Count Anywhere match. This one's been a year in the making. Claudio Dragonheart and Yujiro Hanma, two men who love a challenge. They're going to get it against each other at Revelations. Kiyoshi Saiba will be challenged by Dante Styles for the Pure title. Two of the best Pure athletes, Pure wrestlers on the roster collide for the title at Revelations. Carmen Cortez, Ruby Malone, Black Lagoon Street Fight. Will we get the answers we're seeking? Who sent Ruby to blow up Carmen last year? Or was it something else? Trixie Decker puts the Goddess Championship on the line against both Abby Thorne and Kimberly Page. Who will walk out as the Goddess Champion? This one is going to be big. Madison Starr and Jamie Fury defend the tag titles in a ladder match against the Roanapur Rebels, the Bombshell Club, Natalie Nice, and Amaya. Dead Woman's 5 for the Rising Star title. Strawberry Suki defends against Bella DeSantos, Rebel Madden, Kaneko Decker, and a fourth woman to be named when the match begins. And then the Dead Man's 5, Haru Glory defends against Chris Knight, Aaron Anderson, Jeremy Paisley, and a fourth man to be named when the match starts. Who leaves with the championship? 15 years in the making. Oseko, Yuki Marie, 20-minute endurance match. If Yuki Marie can last 20 minutes or pin Oseko in 20 minutes, she wins the match. This one's going to be special. Sin wants Esdef's head on a platter. After what happened at Gateway to Heaven, she's going to get it for the Fever title. Michael Connolly finally gets one last shot against Kenshiro Shimada, and this time it's a regular singles match. It's the last time they'll fight this season. I don't know what the hell's going to happen here, but it's supposedly happening. Akira Yukimura, Mizuko, Dragon Sanctuary match, and the last time Akira was in this match, she lost. Can the impossible become probable? Can Ellie Rose win the Wildcats title? Or will Devataki add another victim to her list? We'll find out at Revelations 8. And then the main event. Two men who've been in this company since day one. Two men who define what the Destiny Championship Alliance is will face each other for the World Heavyweight title. And two men who are undefeated at this event. Zack Stone puts the world title on the line against Takeru Yukimura. If you miss Revelations 8, I don't know what the hell to tell you. I don't know what's wrong with you. You better tune in and watch it because it's going to be one of the biggest nights, 2 nights of the year. And it's only going to be April. I hope you're there to watch it with us, folks. I hope you're there to enjoy this night, these nights, because it's going to be amazing. Guarantee you. But we're not done with this night yet. We're not done with this show yet because there's still one more match left. It is our main event of the evening. It is Mari Pond, I believe for the first time ever, one-on-one against Ovanna. Here we go, folks. This is Mari's first singles match since Revelations last year, when she went one-on-one with Carmen Cortez in that brutal match. And ever since then, Mari has been, how can we put this? She hasn't done what a lot of people think or thought was going to happen. She isn't turning on the fans. She's not turning on on Megan. She's just been a lot more serious. Even look at her demeanor now. It's not that happy smile that she's had. It's not that happy face she's put on. She's got that mean scowl on her. I wouldn't even say mean, just more like a serious look on her face. And it might be because she's facing Ovanna tonight, but it's been that way since she came back. Megan's been the one smiling and cheery and happy. But Megan has been the one on the straight and narrow with Mari, trying to keep her from going out down a path she shouldn't really go on. But look who's the one smiling and look who's not. There's a big difference in pirate life lately. And it's not the one that people thought it would be. And here we go. Here comes the looking glass, everyone. And card-carrying members of a succubus club with Betsy Chairshot and Trixie Decker. And oh, yep. Mari brought her back up, and Ovanna brought her back up. Ovanna has been a changed woman since she returned, taking out Nicole Natasha, taking out Danny Gibbons, taking out Sakura Hagiwara. She's been targeting these women for whatever reason. And she was fingertips away from being in the main event of Revelations again this year, like she was 2 years ago when she won the Wildcats title. She was fingertips away from taking that briefcase down until her sister Melissa, who we have not seen in years, made her return and cost Ovanna that briefcase. And she said on the last episode that there is a reason she did it. That she wanted Ovanna to feel what it was like to lose something she wanted so much. And that there was one thing Ovanna still has not taken that everyone else that she's taken out has taken from her. That even Juliet has taken from her. And she said tonight she will reveal that, but we have not seen Melissa all day. I haven't seen Melissa all day. So I don't know when that is. I don't know what's going to happen, but all I know is that right now we have this match. Our main event of Wildcats episode 193. It is Ovanna versus Mari Pond. And both of these women tying up now. Mari Pond and Ovanna, two women who have been in this company for the longest time. Mari starting out in season 2, Ovanna starting out in season 3. Ovanna, ironically enough, debuting around the same time that Ellie Rose did. Wow, forearm by Ovanna. But it's Ovanna that's out of the main event of Revelations, and it's Ellie who's in. Mari, of course, went on after season 2 to become one of the most prolific tag team specialists in this business with Megan Van Horn, multiple-time Wildcats tag team champions, and of course also former Fever champion, both Megan and Mari. It was Mari who took the belt from Megan, and as a matter of fact, to win the Fever title. Of course, Ovanna is accomplished in her own right. Former Fever champion in herself. And of course, we all know as a former Wildcats champion, cover here by Mari, only a 1 count. Of course, both members of the Looking Glass are former Wildcats champions. Trixie Decker, a former Wildcats champion. Betsy Chairshot's the only one who has not held the Wildcats title, but she has held titles, little titles in her career. Cover here by Mari. Only a 1 count again. So there's a lot of accolades between all 4 of the women in this area right now, as Ovanna rushing to the outside of the ring to take a breather. And now getting some counsel, I guess, from Amy Lynn, who last episode put on a hell of a match with Megan Van Horn that went right down to the wire. But it was Amy Lynn that came out on top in that match. As now Ovanna again ducking to the outside of the ring. She doesn't want to take this match too quickly, as now she's saying, hey, come get me now. And Mari teasing that she's going to dive, but Ovanna thinks she's not going to do it, but she gets kicked to the barricade instead. As now she's backing off Amy Lynn, which might be a smart move. Of course, Ovanna was not on this episode last episode. She wasn't on Wildcats last episode. We don't know where she was, but she hadn't, up till that point, we hadn't heard from her since Melissa came back. And you've got to wonder what her mental state is now that Melissa is back, because she thought she put her in the rearview mirror 2 years ago plus, about 2 years ago. Gateway to Heaven. She beat her in a singles match at Gateway to Heaven, went on to win the Wildcats title after that. That was the last obstacle that Ovanna wanted to get rid of before she went to that Wildcats title match when she cashed in her Rumble Roses briefcase. She wanted that monkey off of her back, and she got it. And then she went on the Revelations and won the Wildcats title. Something that Hit Kid Worldwide wanted from the start. And that's why he's the most angry out of everybody. And that's why he's not here tonight, because I didn't want him calling this, because we know what he would have been doing. And his mental state's already an emotional wreck at the moment. There's a knee by Ovanna. Into the cover now. Referee's trying to get into position. And it's only a 1 count. Now Ovanna went for a lariat. Mari with a forearm. And now Mari went for something in the corner and got tangled up. And now Ovanna taking advantage of that. Whether you like Ovanna or you don't, you got to admit this new attitude and this new persona of hers has garnered her a measure of success in one way or another. She's beaten Nicole Natasha. She's beaten Danny Gibbons. She's beaten Sakura Hagiwara and Nicole Natasha at the same time. Like, she's been beating top names on this roster. And now she's going up against the former Fever champion in Mari Pond, who people consider a future Wildcats champion in her own right. Whatever is going on in Ovanna's head, it is working to her benefit, whether people like it or they don't like it. You don't have to like the way she's going about doing things, and a lot of people don't. You don't have to like what she's been saying about everyone, and a lot of people don't. But you cannot argue with the success that Ovanna has had in the last 6 months. Cover. 2. No. Because it is, whatever she's been doing, it's working. And Amy Lynn, I said it on the last episode, this might be the best Amy Lynn we've seen in a number of years. You may not like her attitude or the way she's going about things, but her head is now focused on one singular goal, and it's working for her. She's winning matches again. She's in a more prominent position again, and that's where she wanted to be after the breakup of the Suicide Girls that a lot of people thought was my future wife's fault. But now, because of whatever Ovanna put in her head, it's worked for both of them. Now Ovanna once again continuing the onslaught on Mari. And now running in and a big knee to the side of the head. And Ovanna and Mari had issues back at the Gateway to Heaven ladder match. Those two were brawling for a good majority. Referee taking a while to get down there, and Ovanna rightfully is upset about it. I mean, to be completely honest, the referee, Mini Walter, should have been down there a lot faster. I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't counting. And Ovanna once again in control. Oh my goodness. Half and half, dropping her right on her neck, and it only gets a 2. Ovanna's been using a lot more suplexes and submissions in her game lately since she's come back. And that was something Ovanna was not doing when she was here before. Oh, just a slap across the face of Mari, and now going after the knees. And this crowd is letting Ovanna hear it. This crowd is letting her hear what they have to say. And another slap. And Ovanna's just doing it because she feels like she can at this point. But Mari's not letting it happen anymore. Forearm. And another one staggering Ovanna. Ovanna's getting pushed back a little bit now. Oh, but again, Ovanna right back in the driver's seat. Another slap sending Mari back. And another one into the ropes. Off the ropes now, went for an elbow. Mari was able to avoid it. And now Mari, wow, finally taking Ovanna off her feet. And that's something she's needed for a good chunk of this match, because it's been mostly Ovanna up through now. And again, Ovanna able to counter and able to scout everything that she's doing. And now look at this, a reverse figure 4 by Ovanna. Again, it's like I said, ever since she's come back, she's incorporated a lot more submissions and a lot more suplex variants into her arsenal. And that was something that she was not doing she was not doing this before her hiatus, before she disappeared. And now it seems like she's been using this effectively more and more in her matches, and it's worked. And Mari is nowhere near the ropes. She would have to carry all of Ovanna's body weight and try to crawl to the ropes, but it's not working. And Megan trying to cheer Mari on, And yes, here we go. Breaking that grip and just delivering another forearm to the side of the head. And that was the only way she could break that hold. Now shot to the midsection. Kick sending Ovanna to a knee. Going for a suplex. No, blocked it. Shot to the midsection. Off the ropes. Knee! And that took Ovanna down. But can Mari capitalize? Can she continue her momentum? And she's going to have to. She's going to win this thing, that's for sure. Oh, look at this. Crossbody! Cover. 2. No. And my God, Mari is finally back in this match, but for how long? She's been taking a lot of damage. There's the interceptor. And she's used that to great effect in these last few years. And now kick to the midsection by Ovanna. Ovanna again back to that midsection. And now, wait a minute, what's this? Oh, right to the back of her head and her neck, right across the knee of Ovanna. 2, and a 2 count. Ovanna again back into control of this match. Just back and forth this match has gone, as I expected it to be, between these two women who have done so much in this company, whether you like what they've done or not. And I'm talking more in Ovanna's case than Mari's. And now, getting her back up, and again, right to the midsection, going after the leg now. After that kick, choke slam? No! I thought Mari was actually going to go for a choke slam. I was about to be a little shocked and a little surprised by that. Shooting star press, no! Off the ropes, Mari, going for something. Meteora! And Megan's loving it on the outside. And now what's Mari doing? Moonsault! Beautifully done. Into the cover, 2, and no. Mari wants a 3, but she only got a 2. And she's going to have to deal with it and move on. Mari now waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity. Going for another Meteora. She gets it. Top rope. Went for the frog splash off of Brett's rope. The most dangerous rope, and that's why. And now Ovanna with a Uranagi slam. And there's a moonsault. Beautifully done by Ovanna. I think a lot of people cover here real quick. 1, 2, and 3. No. I think a lot of people forget how good Ovanna is. And it's lost in how angry everyone is about what she's done and how she's done it. People seem to sometimes forget how good Ovanna is, because she's damn good. She is damn good at this wrestling thing. Wait a minute. Gets caught with a backbreaker. Mari with a backbreaker out of nowhere, and it gets just a 2 count. Mari waiting for Ovanna to get up to her feet now. Wait, German suplex? Yes! German suplex with a bridge. 2, and no! But Mari staying on Ovanna. That's smart. Not wasting any time. Going for another backbreaker, but Ovanna gets the elbows in. Tries to kick her leg out. Chopped her into the corner. And now what is this? Another chop. And now, look at this athleticism from Ovanna now. And again, it's like I said, I think a lot of people forget that Ovanna can do stuff like that. And there's an elbow drop right to the heart of Mari. 2. No. And Mari rolling to the outside. But I don't think she's safe, because we know what Ovanna can do, as you're about to see right now. Ovanna dropping her with a dive to the outside. And now Ovanna backing Megan up. Just like Mari was doing with Amy Lynn earlier. And now Ovanna off the rope springboard, doesn't get the drop kick. And now going for this German again. Folding her up in the corner. And now, wait a minute. Cover. 2. No. Mari waiting for Ovanna to get up to her feet now. Going for something here, no. Shot to the back, and now German of her own. Nice bridge by Ovanna and only a 2 count. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Mari with another Destino. But knows Ovanna's close to the rope, so she doesn't try to go for a pinfall. Frog splash again, gets nothing but the knees. Went for a cutter, doesn't connect. Oh! Went for a double axe handle, but it doesn't send Ovanna down. Ovanna! Brainbuster! Breaking point, brainbuster! 2! And only a 2 count. Oh, went for something. Mari able to duck underneath. Ovanna ducked underneath and gives her a lariat. Now Ovanna off the ropes. No. Countering. Putting the forearms up and oh! Tilt-a-whirl face buster. Catching Mari on the run. The leg is hooked and only a 2. What a match we are seeing between these two women, as we expected. Waiting for Mari to get up to her feet now. What a chop. And another one. And another one. Just chopping away at Mari. Not even giving a damn about her at all. As now, look at this. Over the ropes, there's a dive. And it's like I said, Ovanna can do this if she chooses to. And the crowd once again supporting the women in this match. And there's another elbow, even further away than before. 2, no. And now, oh, went for another top rope move, and now German suplex, no. Ovanna, wow. Sends her down with a head scissors. Moonsault, knees right to the midsection. She didn't get all of it. That time she did. And now Ovanna picking Mari up, but Mari's not done. Now Mari sending Ovanna off the ropes. She's looking for something here. But Ovanna's still fighting. Now what's this? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh! This has been a great match, as expected. And now Mari again looking for another German suplex, but Ovanna able to get an elbow up. And now, oh, look at this rear naked choke. Again, this is something that Ovanna has not brought into her arsenal, but Mari is able to get to the bottom rope. And another chop, and another one. A slap across the face. And now, oh, look at this. Again, just driving her down with that suplex. And now, oh, look at that. Olympic slam, but the ropes. And the referee again in the targeted eyes of Ovanna. And you can pretty much guess what that angle slam was representing on. Mari trying to get up to her feet. And now Mari counters. Mari, wait a minute. On stranger tides, but she's looking for that elbow. She's looking to finish it. No, wait. No, the super kick. And Mari's back up to her feet. And Ovanna can't believe it. I think Ovanna thought that she had put Mari away with that super kick, but apparently not. Mari is not done. Tide effect. 2, no. And now Ovanna still doing everything she can. Oh my goodness! And Ovanna, oh wait, she's got something evil in mind now. Oh wait a minute, is she gonna go? Oh no, she's gonna do it again. No, wait! Mari saw it coming into a sunset flip. 2, no. That could have been disastrous. That could have been disastrous for Mari, but she gets a belly-to-belly overhead suplex instead. Ovanna, once again, in the driver's seat. And now what's she doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Breaking point brainbuster on the turnbuckle. And now she's not done. Another one in the ring. That's got to be it. That has got to be it. And it's look, she's looking to finish the job now. She's looking to end this thing, but Mari's still fighting. I don't know how the hell Mari is still in this match. Reverse DDT. Mari Pond is still somehow, some way in this matchup. And I don't know how, folks. I can't begin to tell you. Driving Ovanna down on the floor with a dive. And now, wait a minute. Going for something, and Ovanna went for something on the floor. Gets a tight effect. And now, what the heck is this? Mari, what is she doing here? Mari with a moonsault to the floor, but gets the knees instead. Kick to the midsection, and now Ovanna is on the attack. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell is this? Oh, my God! On the steel. Ovanna just drove Mari's head into the... Oh, no, she's going to do it again on the floor. Ovanna knows of Mari's head issues that kept her out of action for months. And she is taking full advantage of it. And she's looking to end it now, but Mari's still fighting. This woman will not stay down. And neither will Ovanna. What a match this has been, folks. Both of these women are got to be on fumes. Both of these women have got to be on their last legs. As now, oh, wait a minute, what is this? Wow! Hook in the leg! Hook in the legs and only a 2 count. Victory roll from the top. And now, Mari waiting for Ovanna to get up to her feet now. Went for the meteor, but gets nothing but the canvas. And that might be the turning point here for Ovanna. And now she's going right after those legs. As if we should have expected anything less. Ovanna, another brainbuster. And Ovanna looking to finish it. And now, wait a minute, look at this. She's waiting for Mari to get the right frame of mind. And now, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, look at this. Just repeatedly beating her down now. And now, is she gonna, oh, you know what she's going for here. To kick her in the side of the head. And Ovanna feels like she's firmly in control, and that's exactly what she is. Firmly in control. Oh, and now she's getting a chair. I don't know why the hell she's getting a chair for. It's not like she needs it. But she probably just wants to put Mari down once and for all. But Mari is not going to let that happen. Mari, tight effect. This could be it. No. I think Ovanna's frustrations are starting to get the better of her. The referee taking that chair out of the ring. And Mari finally has a leg up on this match, or so I thought. Ovanna ringing the arm. I think Ovanna's frustrations are starting to get the better of her, as they have been in many people's opinions for over a year plus, maybe even longer. And now Ovanna sending Mari to the floor. And now Mari moving out of the way of that Meteora attempt, and then gets posted. And now what is this? DDT on the floor. What a match, folks. And now sending her into the barricade. And again into the barricade. And this is that ruthless streak that we've seen from Mari ever since Revelations last year, when Carmen told her to bring that side of her out. And to be honest with you, if she didn't have it, she probably wouldn't have been lasting as long as she has with Ovanna right now. Spear through the barricade. As I said, if I think, in my opinion, if Carmen didn't bring this side of Mari out, this Mari Pond would have been done by now. That's just my opinion. You don't have to take it. You don't have to like it. But that's exactly what I think. And Mari now looking to finish Ovanna, but no, again, Ovanna able to fight out of this. And now, wait a minute. Ovanna's got that chair. I don't think Mari sees it. I don't think Mari saw it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Breaking point brainbuster on the chair. And Mari had no idea. And now the chair back inside the ring. And now, oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, no. She's going to take her. She's going to take her to a trip into madness. And she nearly got that chair on the way down. And Ovanna, that look in her eyes, that look has changed into that violent look that she's had all season, and now again on the chair. And she's not done yet. She's not finished. Kick right to the midsection, and now, oh no. Oh, she's got it locked in. She has got that locked in tight. That same maneuver that she's used all season, ever since she came back. Locking in Hysteria onto Mari Pond. And Mari's got nowhere to go. Struggling to get out. She's already got a brainbuster multiple times. That trip into the other lands, and that's it. It's over. That trip into madness. The brainbusters repeatedly throughout this match. And Ovanna, she had to use a chair to do it, technically. But she got the win. But Mari put up one hell of a fight. And Ovanna gets the victory. Another victory, might I add. But what a fight Mari put up. Mari did everything she could to win this match. Everything she could to beat Ovanna, but Ovanna had a game plan this entire match. Go after the head and neck of Mari Pond, and it worked in her favor through this matchup. Look at this. This was the nail in the coffin right here. Once she got speared through that barricade, it was like a light switch went off in her head, and she just went into a completely different zone. That flatliner onto the chair and then locking in Hysteria. This move she's used all since she's come back to put every single opponent down, and now, wait, she's getting a microphone. Ovanna is getting a microphone, folks. And if I had to venture a guess, I know exactly what she wants.
All of you should feel grateful because your queen didn't decide to end little Mary right then and there. You're welcome, because I have a bit of personal business to take care of that is a bit more important than she will ever be. So Melissa, you want to get in my business again? Want to make things all about you like you always have? Well, come down here right now. You have the spotlight, just like you always did, taking it away from me. Come out and tell me what I want, since you know me so well.
Oh, she's calling out her sister, Melissa. You knew this was going to happen ever since the last episode. And it looks like she's not waiting any longer.
Get out here right now. Don't make me come back there and finish what I started 2 years ago, sister. Because believe me,
Well, you hear the music. And here comes Melissa. Ovanna doesn't have to wait any longer for her older sister to arrive. because she's here. And will we finally figure out this entire situation? Will we finally figure out the answers? I guess we're moments away from finding out, folks.
So that's what this has all been about? Me taking responsibility? You and all of these people want to call me a bitch and a thing, then... You know what? Fine. I'll admit it. Have I gone too far? Yeah, I have. Have I caused my own downfall? Sure, I did. Did I turn my back on everyone who ever gave a damn about me? Yeah. But you know what? This is all worth it to finally get what I want. None of you get it. None of you understand. When I came back and did what I did to Nicole, did any of you come to me face to face and ask me why, instead of just yelling on Twitter and bursting a blood vessel like you always do? No! Something was taken away from me 3 times, and none of you give a damn about it. So the worst part of it all is that none of it means a damn thing anymore. None of it matters. So you know what I'm happy with now? I'm happy with not wrestling to put smiles on faces simply because they only see me as a bubbly little princess. I'm happy with crushing everyone's favorites because they crushed me. The moment I lost the title, they all moved on to the next favorite. And when I had the one chance to finally get what I wanted, I was hurt. And no one thought twice when it was taken away again. So please, dear sister, tell me what it is that I need. Tell me what it is that your connections can help me get. We're all listening. Because if you're asking for another match with me, then I accept. And how about we make it better? Just so we can finally end this. For your challenge, I accept. But in a last woman standing match at Revelations. So what do you say, sister? What do I need? Tell me.
touchdown pass. Mi casa is tu casa, so it ain't no holding back. Another shot if I get, you know what's in my glass. It's my house, just relax. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down, we don't have to go out. Welcome to my